What is this place?
Holograms of us!
Why are there holograms of us in a Solaris place?
Fei, Lamb's number 0015897550, Fei Fonglong, ether response infinite, anima alignment infinite, comments, contact, immediate disposal desired. Elly, Minister number 69201882, Elheim Van Uten, ether response infinite, anima alignment infinite, comments, possible antitype, approval for retrieval and necessary analysis granted. Citan, Lambs number 5849215547, Huga Rikdu, ether response 240, Anims, typo, alignment 98, comments none. Bart, Lambs number 2215895542, Bartholomew Fatima, ether response 210, anima alignment 90, comments upon Dan, anima's retrieval, schedule for animus adjustment. Yes, speedring S. Here, Elly, now you can actually attack. Yeah. Billy, Minister number 32165811, Billy Black, ether response 290, anima alignment 92, comment schedule for animus adjustment. Hey, how come everyone else gets anima adjustment and I get immediate disposal? Rico, wow, this one's long. Test mixture number 0002159114, Ricardo Banderas. Ether response 160, anima alignment 85, comments created by the ethos is an experiment mixture used by the Kislev Battling Association to measure battling potential. The data has been transferred. Schedule for animus adjustment. Wow. No! Choo-choo, primitive animal, ether response, yeah, anima alignment, yeah. Comments unusual, annul and dispose. Emeralda, codename Emeralda, ether response, none. Anima alignment, none. That's not true. She has that. Comments, nanomachine colony, data analysis complete, annul and dispose. Maria, Lambs number 541098854, Maria Balthazar, ether response 170, anima alignment 74, comments unusable. Why?
Huh? This one won't open either. This way.
Why is the deactivation code for the it went by too fast.
Doc, wait. What's this facility for? This place was not meant to be seen since the origin of time. This facility centers around the Emperor and the Ministry's longevity experiments. The origin of time? Yes. 10,000 years ago, beings called humans were born here. The first were the Emperor and the Ministry's elders.
How could a human live 10,000 years?
Now only the Emperor is left. His destiny is to never die. However, the Ministry is different. Once, during the Diabolos invasion, the Ministry elders died losing their bodies. Now, the Solaris governing ministry exists as data in memory banks. Each one of their personalities are bits of data. It's the data on the memory bank? Having neither flesh nor souls, they are just binary numbers. They both exist and do not exist at the same time. After the fall, wanting to resurrect their bodies and create a worthy vessel, They transferred a research facility that was once the Soylent system on the land to Enternonk. Eventually, the facility was no longer only for the Emperor's life and the Ministry's resurrection, but it began producing food and drugs with additives that controlled the public. The memory cube Fei and them were using was meant for obtaining living data. Of course, the ethos also sent various data to help. That means we were living for those elderly people of Gazelle? Yes.
They're transferring and taking living data via memory cubes to the Ministry so they can use them to resurrect their bodies?
Yes. You mean those mutants getting disassembled at that factory were too? Basically, they wish to reuse the useless dregs. That's horrid. How could they?
Hold on, Fei. Something's not right. Citan, how would you know that? Not even the government or the army knows such things.
What?
Come to think of it, it seems like we took the long way here on purpose. There must have been a faster way to Barton them. Also, the route to get to this block can't even be downloaded on the map. So, how did we know what streets we were on?
Doc, didn't you also find out...
That's impossible. First of all, that partition we took to get into this block, that panel was displayed to be a P4 facility. Even a high-ranking officer of Solaris can't get in here. You think they leave a facility like that unlocked and open? And you could open it. Who exactly are you? God, Ellie's the only one who has any brains, and Faye's so fucking stupid.
Hey, wait a minute. It could have been luck.
Something's wrong. You were able to get into Solaris under martial law, sneak into the palace, get through a P4 level door, and even learn the purpose of the P4 facility? How is that possible? Even Father, I'm sure it was possible you were in Solaris then. Even Jesse, who was also in Solaris then, didn't know the motive behind the M project. So Citan, what do you know? You know even more details than Maria. Something's not right. I know it.
Elly,
I'm not done. I should have noticed sooner, Citan. Who are you?
What? Hey, you okay? Elly? Elly? Elly! Doc, Citan! Damn, got us! Elly! Citan! Where are you? Damn, no good. It won't open. Elly? Doc, you there? What? This...
He looks like he's in one of those, like, bouncy baby things. Like, that the babies bounce in.
This is... Can't get it. This is... What is this? Why are you showing me this? Who? Who did this? Elly! Doc! Where are you? Where?
You brought about this spectacle. That voice is the one which haunts you. Cursed, untouchable one. O God's beloved child, those who prevent our prayers. Get. Destroy. Burn with God's fire.
What? Doc? These guys... What is this? Bart? Billy! Doc! What's going on? What are you all... Doc! Answer me! One of the Solaris guardian angels is here, Hugo Rikdu. This man is Cain, receiving the orders from the one known as Emperor. You've entered his realm and have been under his continued supervision.
Solaris Guardian Angel? Monitoring me?
Oh yes. We've guided Solaris and even selected the Animus, which have been drawn to you, and guided you here to Solaris. The Animus is needed for our resurrection. These are our bodies. This what we possess. Yes, this is the only reason we exist.
The bodies of Bart and the others belong to you? Is that true, Doc? What they are saying?
Why so apprehensive? Is it that you were sold out by one you trusted?
I'm not talking to you guys. Doc, answer me! 3 years. For 3 years, I have been by your side. I had to determine whether you were going to be our enemy or not.
Revenge? He didn't say that.
Yes, the enemy. Your existence is a threat to us. It was necessary to keep an eye on you. The one who ordered you to be watched was Cain. We were planning on the maturation of the Animus and your termination. We also sent Hugo to you. However, every attempt to terminate you has failed. Because of that good-for-nothing trash. Even so, we now possess Animus. Hugo has fulfilled his duties well.
Is that it? You were in with these guys? That's why everyone... Why? You have had your way all this time with us land dwellers. You already own the world. What more do you want?
You must know by now that we plan to resurrect God. God will awaken from his long slumber after man has populated the land. Then Mahanon too will awaken.
Aerial Paradise Mahanon?
Didn't say that.
The place fell to Earth?
Paradise. Ha ha ha. That may be a proper description. Our arced. In the center block Lord Mahanon is sealed in. That is the source of God's wisdom, a paradise of knowledge. Using that knowledge, we will resurrect the awakened God and build our ark, to take us both into the great universe. The construction of our ark, to reign over God's forces in this great universe. The creation of the angel Malak, the M project, was for that very purpose.
What do you mean?
We are orphans in this universe. We were thrown away onto this planet in solitude, along with God. We humans were not born on this planet. Long ago we came here from another heavenly body. We are beings from an alien planet.
That's ridiculous!
This is true. Okay, you have seen the various regions of this world. Why do you think there are no records of humans before 10,000 years ago? This is the will of God. The God's revival has been fated since before the time before Genesis. We will be one with God. Attaining a new Animus, we will once again return to the starry skies. That is the meaning of our existence. That is our supreme objective.
So, you're not planning on using Solaris' power to dominate the world?
Of course. What meaning is there in having control of a planet as insignificant as this? God has given us the right to rule over the universe. Yes, only we who do not carry impure blood have the right to a pardon. So we will resurrect God. It's been an eternity since our exile from paradise. If the time of God's revival does not come, we will have to follow the path to destruction, but having attained Animus, our resurrection is near. Next is God's resurrection.
Krelian?
This one only waits for the awakening.
Elly?
Where am I?
I've looked into your records.
Krellian? Commander?
Elhaim Van Newton. That incident at the Jugend 1 year ago. Case 102. The release of your latent powers from that systematic administration of mental enhancement drugs. In that instant, your ether value had increased beyond 400. And in that moment, 2 were critically wounded, and 3 required recycling. Am I right?
Please stop!
But this record is wrong. This wasn't the usual uncontrollable mental side effects. This was caused by the awakening of your other inner self.
My other self? Where's Fei? Where is everyone?
They will be used as an offering for the resurrection of the Gazelle Ministry. The same fate awaits the girl, the artificial organism. I've already taken enough samples from her. I'm already well into the 4th stage of my plan. All I need now is the final factor. Hence, your friends are no longer of any use to me. They're worthless. But you are different.
You're planning on sending them to the same fate as those people in that research facility? Doing all this for your own selfish ambitions. Do you know what you're doing? People playing with other people's lives. That's deplorable. You can see where a lot of Shion's character came from.
I see. So you've seen the research facility. Presently, the Solaris researchers are working on genetic engineering down there. It's just a nest for fools who've learned the despicable pleasure of playing with their own organic creations. They seek only serendipity and inhumanity. That is not my place. I specialize in molecular engineering, nanotechnology. Do you know what this is? A nanomachine. A molecular machine. This is the assembler, which is one of those nanomachine machines. It can break down molecules and atoms and reconstruct it into anything. Each one of these spheres are equivalent to an atom. Until recently, we were only able to produce materials which were several times the size of this.
How can you produce something that is the same size as an atom? I mean, some science person is probably going to be like, well, actually, but I don't know, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Thanks to that girl, the one we obtained from the ruins of the Zeboyne civilization, we are now able to make it this compact and elaborate. To think that such a mechanism was created 4,000 years ago, it's quite astonishing. Up until we discovered this, the work was rather crude. The best we could possibly do until now was to apply amino acid solutions to wounded areas for amelioration or to seal up any peculiar abilities.
Tetsuya Tagashi's just going off writing this. Like I'm imagining his fingers flying across the keyboard like, yes, I want to tell you all about my science world.
I'm sure you've had some exposure to genetics when you were in the Jugend. Each type of those enzymes inside the DNA are also molecular machines that were created by nature. That is, if we are indeed the progeny of the very first organism.
What do you think of accomplishing by using that molecular machine? What connection do I have with it?
Although the nanomachines up until now could recombine DNA, they couldn't uncover any information in the intron which are located in the replacements of the double helix. However, the newer nanomachines easily discovered this data. Data that originally should not have existed, and we are about to see the results of that. According to the transferred record, it depicts a similar wave frequency is expected. And yes, the Ouroboros ring. That is it, isn't it? Mia and Lacan's actions. This explains everything. Elhaim, you were the mother.
Mother?
Yes. This is what your genetic exon looked like before replacement. This is the conceptualized form of the intron which carries information that isn't supposed to exist. Observe. This is the Ouroboros ring, which contains intron information which only exists in certain people. Ouroboros, if we were to anatomize such a thing, wouldn't you be interested in what type of information on it would have to offer us? Elhaim,
You are beautiful. When I look at you, I appreciate the artistic aspect of the human form, its elaborateness. Not as much as when I look in a mirror, of course, but still, I can't help but feel the importance of that. As if my molecular machine is unworthy of you. You haven't changed since then. Just like the other one, Lacan.
Bounce around like a baby.
Ugh. Are you conscious? Doc. It is impossible to move. This machine has physically cut your nerve signals. You will not be able to lift a finger regardless of what your mind says. What are you gonna do to me? To Bart and them? Where is Elly? Do not worry. They have their roles. You have yours. I simply investigate. Damn it. What was I... So, the battle has been fought, you say? That was discussed earlier by the Ministry. God damn it, we weren't born to be used by them! We didn't come all the way to Solaris for that! Everyone, we just want to make a place where we can belong! That's what we were fighting for, but now... It is much easier to be given a place to belong than to make one yourself. You do not even understand a simple concept like that? Only the true... Childish ideals pale when placed before reality. But actually, many are satisfied with that. Being given one's place frees one from any risks. Misfortunes may be blamed on others. Do you know why people cannot exist alone but only under some bigger concept such as a group or country? People need a place to go to be themselves. The more stable it is, the more effective it is. The Ministry gives them such a place. Under total surveillance, there is no need to bear the risk of maintaining one's own individuality. They simply live under the delusions of being an individual. What could be easier? Facts are facts, so let's just accept them. It will be easier for all of us. Resistance is futile. It only makes things painful. Do you still intend to do something about it? Look at yourself. What do you think you could possibly do at this stage? You cannot move. You could not even protect your friends who fought with you when they needed you. You could not even protect the most important person in your life, Elly. Stop, please. You can do nothing. Quit it. Now, we may take our time and talk.
Oh my god, they're the same person, I knew it! Commander? What are you... What? What?
Where?
Oh! Where? Oh, okay. I thought you said something different.
Where? I'm asking you where?
That hurts! Please! Please stop!
Where is he? Where? I know you know. Take me to him.
Who are you referring to when you say that man? He didn't say that man, and also that's a really long-winded way to ask. Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Fei?
Fei this, Fei that. Fei! In what way is he more superior than I? I will not accept it. I will not!
What the hell was that sound? Did he shit himself? Ramses! That drug! A mental stabilizer! Why are you so shook up like that? What's forcing you to go through all this? What happened between you and Fei?
Damn it, Fei! I'll show you! Ramses!